Hello everyone, this is Daniel Patrick from Sabula Tech and OldRC.com. Also VintageLosi.com. That's actually the first RC website I was involved with that's out on the internet. It's back in 2007, I believe, somewhere around in there. It is grown a whole bunch. If you're into Losi stuff and you would like historical information on Losi, you like looking up parts, reference stuff, if manuals, instruction sheets, ads, articles, all sorts of different things, prototype pictures. That's all up there on VintageLosi.com. Check it out. What I want to talk to you about is the newest body releases we've got going on. 4 new bodies. This is the truck episode, kind of, I guess you'd say here, because these are all truck bodies for 10th scale and then 1/12 scale one we've got over here. And these are all made with the original Bolink molds that we acquired last year back in the end of June. So these are not reproductions at all. I'm going to start here first with this one. This is for the touring car. This is one we talked about in a video a couple back about mold creation. This is one that looked like it was created by bringing a master mold and shrinking it down, and they cut it in half and then brought in everything. And you can't see the seam in this. This came out beautiful. You don't see the seam where they chopped it in half and made it narrower. But this is, yeah, like I said, this is for touring car. This is the 2001 Danger body, and it's got a big grill in the front and some features of was it fog lights in there. It's got the extended cab on the side there. But yeah, that's a really good one. Came out really well. No issues with that one in production. Was very happy with that. Then we had this one. This one was a little bit different story. This is a very limited run, very limited run of the Rodeo body for the Nitro Rustler. Kind of Rodeo Rustler, get it? Kind of a Western theme there going on. But yeah, this is strictly for the Nitro, not for the standard Rustler, because it's got the recesses on the top for the shock towers that are set further back than you would have normally on your electric Rustler. So this is not compatible. This maybe could potentially fit on some other gas trucks, possibly. I don't know for sure without having one, you know, in my grubby little hands to test out and everything. But it does have recesses already marked in it for the body mounts on the Rustler, and also an antenna hole on the top there. On this one, we decided not to fill in the antenna hole. Maybe we should have. I don't know. But on this one, it's not filled in, so it has that more authentic, you know, vintage look to it. And then this one is a 12th scale. Little retro, you know, I don't know, was it the 40s, 50s looking, maybe 30s? I don't know. I don't know the different eras of stuff. I don't think it's really looks exactly like anything, but it's made to look similar to something. And this is the Truk-R. This has the big air intake up on top there. And yeah, this was 12 scale pan car, but I think they also kind of marketed it towards the digger. It has the side body mounts for the digger, and then a couple spots up in front for body mounting. But I've tested it on an RC12L chassis, and it will definitely work on an RC12L as long as you got the body mounts that are gonna fit on it correctly. That's your only issue you gotta worry about. So yeah, that'll work on a few different things then. And it is really a cool looking truck body. I'm surprised actually RJ Speed didn't acquire this to go with a lot of their molds that were for the digger that they still have, well, the new owners have now. Then this one, I believe, is a 200 millimeter, is not wide like the bigger original RC10L or, you know, Bolink Intimidator style chassis. It's a little bit narrower, so I think this is 200 millimeter. So this is pan car once again. You could maybe adapt it to fit some other stuff. This is the, I forget what we were calling this. This is the 95 Chipotle. So gives you an idea of what it's for, or what style it is and everything. That's the Chipotle style, as we call it. And yeah, that's a cool, what they call super truck. This also was, they modified it in the back. They had put a plate over it like they did with our, what was the other one we've run already? There's a touring car one we have, the Calibrate. That one had a different plate put on it to give it a different name and number, because it was for the spec class of pan cars back in the day, which was something, a kind of a collaboration between a few manufacturers, Trinity and Bolink, at least being a couple of them. And so these also have a little symbol which isn't real clear in it because they didn't put air evacuation holes in it at all, but it's the spec little signature, and it says this is a spec certified spec body to be used in those classes for spec racing and everything. So this is like a super truck, I think they were calling it back then. And yeah, these all came out really well. Oh, I should go back. Explain what I was talking about on this one, on the Rodeo, why this one was a little bit of a pain. The supplier of our plastic has kind of switched up the masking material, and now it's a little more clear than it was before. Before it was more cloudy, and now it's a little more clear, and sometimes it is hard to tell which side has the masking on it and which doesn't. And the masking was put the wrong way down on the mold after I think about the 5th body, and when that happens, because the mold's nice and hot and the plastic's all hot, that masking tends to stick to the mold, and then you have to clean up the mold and get all that plastic off. And so we ran 4 of these, 2 ones and then 2 good ones that we'll have for sale first. And that's it. That's all we made on that run. Decided to just set that aside and worry about cleaning it up later, which it's already done now, but we aren't going to run any right away because I don't think there's also probably a huge demand for a Nitro Rustler body at this time. We have another mold besides, it's another Nitro Rustler one that we're going to run here soon as well, and we'll have probably plenty of that one as well available then, and hopefully won't do the masking material the wrong way on that one. So there you go. That's the latest ones we've released. So that's it for the video today. Those are the new bodies. Go and get those at oldrc.com or sabulatech.com. You can get to the same store that way as well, or on eBay. Of course, you'll pay more on eBay, so if you like to save money, go to oldrc.com and buy it there instead. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. I haven't really shown you in quite a while in some of these videos what was done to prep these molds or forms for production again, and I'm going to show you this time in this one. So on the what is this, the big wide truck here, don't look at that over there. This has got a big gouge in it from some damage done to it in the last probably decade or so. Then there's another one, I believe, over there. There's another one back here on the tailgate. And then there's just a casting area, a little air bubble spot right there we'll fill in too. Then the Truk-R, which is, I think is for like the Digger 2. It's got a patina to the mold material that they used on this one. You can see that's different than this one. You know, they're different. And this usually signifies a newer tooling. So I think this is like Digger 2 type thing. I've got it somewhere, pictures of it and everything. But this one we already did. If you saw, remember the original video, the 5-hour marathon video, this had some damage on the air intake, this little lip there. That's been repaired. I did that probably a month or 2 ago, but I haven't run it yet. Then on this one, this is the Nitro Rustler one. This is all on this one is defects in the casting, the original casting, and there is a ton of them on this. So you can see there, all over there. Back here, yeah, all over there, and some more there, and there's more over here, and then back here. It's like a teenager going through puberty. There's zits and stuff everywhere. Then on this one, I also wanted to show you on this one, you can see this faint line. This is something that looks like they split the casting in half and then put it back together, or they made a master that they'd split and then cast it. But I'm gonna guess this was a wider mold and then they split it and added, or maybe they made it a little wider. I don't know for sure what they've done here, but it has definitely been kind of worked on and everything. And this is just actually, I believe, is an air escape hole there. Though there are some tiny little spots there and there, but I'm not going to fill those in because I believe with the 040 material we use on this, you won't even see that at all. But it does have some damage on it, just right there on the side of the bed, and then there's like one spot there and some little bubbles there that are casting areas. Those are all casting areas. That's damage back there.